Hello, everybody. This is the Morning Gardener, and I am here talking to you about deals. I started out early this week, and I told everyone to get down to the stores and try to find what you can. The best time, the best time to find deals is in the dead of winter when you're going out shopping for your garden. And I did that, folks, today. Let me show you what I did. Now, temperature, I showed you is the best thing to go by. This will help me. This will help me keep my when the plant seeds because you need to know that when is the soil warm enough. How much heat do you have on your plants when you're actually growing your seedlings, and so forth. Um, these were this was marked down. It was $7.98. That's what this was. Marked down to $2 and well, actually $2. $2. I used to get them for 96 cents. So they went up a little bit. I emptied the shelf off of these. These had to be at least 17 bags like this. 17 3-pound bags. Um, the NPK on this is 10 to 8. 10 to 8. So a lot of nitrogen. Got some blood meal in it. It's got some bone meal in it. Got some other good stuff in it as well. And this is called Nature's Care Organic and Natural Raised Bed Plant Food. Raised bed plant food. $2 at what's the name of the place called Home Depot. And I got what I wanted because they had some other bags back there. Uh, and I could have got them, but I said no, I don't want those. Good. Hello. How you doing? Happy holidays to you, young man. I said good morning, gardener. Let's see. Best wishes to you and all your family. Let's see. I did you see the fertilizer I just purchased? Because I mean, I don't. When it's a deal, I don't want to pass it up. It's just it's a deal, and I use it for stock seedlings and everything. So yeah, it's a beautiful bag. I think I'll hold it up one more time. These were going for $7.98, and they marked them down to $2 a bag. So I had no other choice but to clean the shelf out. And organic is awesome. Yes, thank you very much. Now let me show you something. What really got my attention when I saw this? It said organic and natural raised bed plant food. Now I have been gardening a lot of years, and I've never heard of a special fertilizer for raised beds. Um, and I'm thinking, okay, why would you have a fertilizer for raised beds? Yeah. I had to. I had to. I went and got a flatbed and I just cleaned the shelf off. And it had more there, but I didn't want those big bags. The only problem I have with this fertilizer here is where I'm going to store all of it because I did this. Remember, I did this last year. I did about $350 worth of fertilizer, and I got for about $100 and some, something like that. Um, and all of it organic. Everything I won't buy it. It's just they had Miracle Grow uh, in they had Miracle Grow, but the problem with the Miracle Grow was it was inorganic, so I didn't get it. That was they had those there for 96 cents, 96 cents a container. I want to say 96 cents a container. And then they had liquid fertilizers there that were like Neptune. I know you probably heard of that. Neptune is a beautiful fertilizer, but it was $11 a container. I don't want to make that kind of investment, and because I could always whip up some compost tea, and because what that is a concentrated compost tea, basically, um, a mixture of seaweed and all that, and organic. Let's see. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Um, I will be growing more plants than I actually need this year. I will be doing that, and I'm waiting on a temperature control unit to control the temperature on my seed mat or the mat because I've never been able to do that before. Was to control the temperature on them, and sometimes I would lose seedlings, and I didn't know why. I said, "Wait a minute, I did everything, and what's going on?" And I kept thinking, could it be the temperature? Because some of those mats I had really got hot, and and so now heat mats are awesome. Yes, now I can say bring them down to 70 degrees and leave them right there. And I put the information up there in one of my videos. I think I made yesterday. The heat mat, and I think it's titled heat mat or something to that effect. The controller. Controller went for $10 on eBay, and they normally go for $25 or $30. This has a dual setup for two of the mats, two of them. So I purchased it. I got it, and I said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." So that's it, folks. I just scored a beautiful deal. I scored it and marked down from $7.98 down to $2 a bag, 3-pound bag. I cleaned the shelf out. I had to do it. And let's see what we got here. Put cardboard between the heat mat and I did that. But I didn't use let me reiterate that. I used styrofoam and I did that. Um, I did the styrofoam because I had them sitting on a wooden shelf, and I guess the heat was going down to the wooden shelf and coming up, whatever. So now I got everything where I wanted. I got the styrofoam. I got the temperature gun, so I could actually hit the containers and see how hot they're actually getting. Because I'm going to try to put I'm trying to put them right on the mark of 70 degrees, certain plants. And that's gonna, and another thing I'm gonna do, I used to use the lids. I wish I had one up here right now. Um, the lids that go on those plastic trays, which they sell in the stores for like $7, $8. I bought them all for about 50 cents a piece, but I bought hundreds of them as well, hundreds of them. But that's what I did. So what I'm going to do this year is I'm not putting that plastic top on it because the plastic top. The problem I have with the plastic top is this: the plastic tops don't hold all the heat in because when you set it on there, there's nothing to really seal it. But I saw a video with a gentleman, and he had a beautiful. He said, "I grow these plants all the time. I grow lots of tomatoes, lots of tomatoes. So I want you to understand this is what I do. I do this year in and year out." Hey, all good advice. Uh, good advice. Yes, he does give good advice. So what happened was he tied it up in a black plastic bag, and he said, leave it there for 2 or 3 days, depending on the type of seed. And so that being said, I'm going to try it because there's nothing like warming up the trays and absolutely knowing that the heat's not escaping from the fact that the lid's not sitting on tight. Those lids just sit there and they don't hold all the heat in. But if you could hold all the heat in, once they start breaking um, the surface of the soil, and oh, and another thing he did, I'm going to tell you about this. This is something I thought was very interesting. If anyone out there have ever done this before, he moistened the medium that he was going to put the seeds in, and all he did with the seeds is sprinkle them on the top. He did not cover them. He sprinkled them on the top, put them in the plastic bag, tied it up for 2 to 3 days, and when it all came up, he said I do this. He said I've been doing this for years, and I've never seen anybody do that. Sprinkle the seeds on top. And I mean, I was quite amazed. Oh, good morning. Green Organic Love. The lady with the voice. That's how I remember. The lady with the voice. She talk to you, you be like, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So that's what's going on, folks. I found a good deal. I went ahead and did what I did. That's it. All of the best. Always doesn't. I'll see you again when we got it. Yes, when we got it. We got it. Good future for folks. Hopefully, respect. Blessings to Howie. Howie is something. Howie is something. I'm looking at what he wrote here, and season's greetings. Green Organic Love. Yes, yes, definitely. She's one of the original people that just comes into the room and she knows her way around and all this information we're putting out there. Because see, I'm planning everything. Now I'm going to call Bonnie's today, Bonnie Seed Company, and I want to find out when they're going to start bringing their product into these stores like Walmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot. Because I already got the fertilizer. And like I said before, the only problem I'm having right now, is where I'm going to put all these bags of fertilizer. I have tons of it downstairs, bags like this. I have blood meal, bone, but oh no, I don't have any bone meal. But the products I'm buying have bone meal in them. They're already in it. Blood meal, bone meal, they're already in there. All right, good people, this has been the Morning Gardener, and I want to let you know that I got to go because I got a carpet I got to clean. I'm having fun with my new shampooer. That's what I got myself for Christmas. Shampooer. And I want to shampoo this carpet because I put the carpet down some years ago, but it's a beautiful carpet. It's a quality carpet. And I got the big, I think it's 8-pound padding underneath of it. I got the biggest and thickest padding that can go underneath the carpet. And I wanted that because I said, since I can save money on the labor putting it in, and I'm putting it in, I will never again say that putting carpet in is an easy job because they're heavy and they're hard to maneuver to cut them. But I did it. I carpeted the entire house by myself. And I got much respect for anyone on earth that do it. Oh, thank you. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you as well. I guess all I was talking about today was to recap everything is make a lot of your own compost tea, folks. Make a lot of that. Make a lot of your compost tea. I said it twice because that's a valuable thing. Instead of watering your plants with just regular water, water it with a compost tea. And you can make compost tea. You can buy, let's say your money is tight as hell. Get you one bag of, horse manure or cow manure, put it in one of these strainers, 5 pound, 5 gallon strainers, tie it up and dip it in and out like a like a tea bag, and make about 30 to 40 gallons of this product. And you use your what they call a water can. You can use it and just water your stuff down. Just water it down. And there's something about, oh, and if you make your own compost tea, you don't have to go buy cow manure or horse manure. You can just simply get the manure. I mean, excuse me, the compost that you make. Put it in that bag. That'll keep it so you can pour it through the can. You don't want all them little chips and pieces of leaves in it. You want to make sure that you got it strained, and then you could just late in the evening or early in the morning is the best. Early in the morning is the best, and just water these plants down. Let them. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you something. Your plants. Are you listening to me, folks? Your plants will act crazy on you. They will turn dark green. They will put on size. They will turn around and give you fruit that's sweet. And I say fruit, I mean peppers and tomatoes and I mean what they call that thing? What they call okra. You want to feed your plants. Now listen to this, it's very important. You want to feed your plants like you mean for them to actually produce. Don't hold back on stuff and say, oh, I don't know. Well, this stuff is expensive and I don't know if I want to. No, pour that compost tea down there on them plants, and you could take one bag of a 40 pound bag of horse manure and make it last all through the spring and summer. You just simply fill the container back up. Don't use your regular water. Use rainwater, and if you don't have rainwater, then what you want to do is put your water in a container, like a 32 gallon trash can or receptacle, and you let it sit for 24 hours, and then you add your tea bag to it. Don't put it in there right out of the faucet because the chemicals that are in the faucet are designed to kill biology. That's what it's designed to do. So don't do that number. You want to make sure when you add it in there that you add the real deal. All right, good people, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been the Morning Garden Show. I want to thank you and keep on checking me out. Different times to come on, and I'm glad you came in the room today. And it's always the regulars that spark off a conversation. You know, some people are kind of shy and they don't want to say anything because they don't know me or whatever. But I want to let you know this is the Morning Garden and I want you to keep on growing. Have a good day now.